Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 298. Please subscribe and let that sink in a minute. Lesson 298, only 365. And that just tells us where we are in this path of this course that we have chosen to do, that we dedicated the year to, whenever the year started for you, whenever your lesson 1 occurred. And today's lesson is I love you, Father, and I love your Son. And it might sound familiar, but we had two lessons, 224, 225, back in the first relevant thought of part 2 of the workbook, which was, what is forgiveness? Yesterday's lesson was forgiveness is the only gift I give. We can see how this central idea, this theme, if you will, of forgiveness totally weaves its way through this course. Yes, it's been called a course in forgiveness because that's how important forgiveness is, to remove the blocks that we have to the awareness of love's presence. And we'll go there in a moment. But the two previous lessons that I'm referring to is God is my Father and he loves his Son. God is my Father and his Son loves him. And then we had another lesson in the next section, which is, Father, today I am your Son again. I love you, Father, and I love your Son is today's lesson. My gratitude permits my love to be accepted without fear. And thus I am restored to my reality at last. All that intruded on my holy sight, forgiveness takes away. The blocks. Everything that intruded on my holy sight, forgiveness has removed for me. And if we go back to the introduction to this course, to this beautiful, wonderful course, the introduction told us that this course does not aim at teaching the meaning of love, because that is far beyond what can be taught. It does aim, however, at removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. To remove the blocks that we have placed in front of us that are preventing us from knowing love in our life, the awareness of love's presence in our life. I love you, Father, and I love your Son, because I have now removed blocks. Oh, airplanes. I removed the blocks and I can understand and love my Father and also love my Son, his Son, my brother. For the moment, a quick moment, I just want to go back to our relevant thought that I haven't spoken of the past couple of days and go to paragraph 4, because paragraph 4 is very much in alignment with today's lesson. And paragraph 4 said, the real world is the symbol that the dream of sin and guilt is over, and God's Son no longer sleeps. His waking eyes perceive the sure reflection of his Father's love, the certain promise that he is redeemed. The real world signifies the end of time, for its perception makes time purposeless. I love you, Father, and I love your Son. My gratitude permits me to be accepted without fear, and thus I am restored to my reality. I'm waking up, and I no longer sleep. I no longer believe that I am not worthy of my Father's love. And all that intruded on my holy sight, all of those blocks have been taken away because of forgiveness. And now I am grateful, for now I can see the love. I can see and feel and know the love my Father has for me. And I extend that. I give it away. It's a gift. All gifts are meant to be given. So now I give that love to my brother as well. And I draw near the end of senseless journeys, because I'm waking up, mad careers and artificial values. I accept instead what God establishes as mine, sure that in that alone I will be saved. Sure that I go through fear. I walk past all the fear It falls away. Fear is no longer clawing at my feet, clawing in my mind and in my thoughts. I go through fear to meet my love. I go through fear and I meet my brother. I meet my father. I love them. And fear is no longer something that is within my mind. Time is ending and I am coming home. The prayer for today says, Father, I come to you today because I would not follow any way but yours. No other way but your way. You are beside me. Certain is your way, and I am grateful for your holy gifts of certain sanctuary and escape from everything that would obscure my love for God, my Father, and his holy Son. The way, God's way. Christ is the way. God's Son is the way. And we are as well, because we also are the extension. We also are God's children. We are the way home. We have a guide because we haven't recognized that we know the way. But we now are grateful that through all of the holy gifts our Father has given to us, and forgiveness being the first, we can find our way home. And indeed, we are grateful of the certain sanctuary, the certain peace, the joy, the love, the stillness that we find as we escape. We leave everything else behind. Hold on to nothing. Come with holy, empty hands unto your God. And that is the way that we go today, because I love you, Father, and I love your Son. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. I love the sonship. I love this course. And I love to be home with my Father. That's it for today. I hope it helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. And please be here tomorrow, okay? Namaste.